Good evening. So today we'll be talking about the court case called Bussell versus Bishop, which happened on December 16, 1921 at the Supreme Court of Georgia. Now, this case basically took during the time when sharecropping was happening and also racism. Now, in this case, both parties were supposed to divide the crops. They made an agreement on that. And during the time when the crops were almost done harvesting, on July 29th, Bussell, who is the landlord of Bishop and also white, decided to hold a mob and attack Bishop, who is African American. And Bussell decided to take the mob and drive it to Bishop's house during nighttime to basically assault him. What was determined in court was that Bussell did it to scare him out, to breach his contract and out of his contract. And the mob beat him very badly. They assaulted him. They also shot him in the head twice. And when they tried to shoot him a third time, they basically missed. And luckily, Bishop was able to run away and escape. And Bishop had a lot of wounds. He also suffered from the wounds, and he's disability now. And also, he's an older man and has one arm. So when he went to court and took him to court, Bussell claims that he was only trying to scare him. But once Bishop showed up with a whole bunch of bruises, 2 shots to the head, and also showed that he was elder with one arm, it's kind of hard to get out of that situation. And basically, the Bussell tried to deny the inclusion of it and tried to blame it on the other parties. But judges determined that you are not allowed to scare somebody out of their contract, especially with violence. And the court also showed that an accountant should have been present during the time to show what is owned of the plaintiff, and equity should also interpose for the purpose of avoiding suits. The court basically stepped in to try to settle the argument, and since Bussell tried to use violence to get Bishop out of his contract, it really wasn't good for Bussell. Bishop basically went in to try to get the court to appoint him as temporary receiver because he was basically afraid of the plaintiff, especially knowing that was during the time racism was very heavy. And after Bussell came with a whole mob and almost killed Bishop, Bishop was basically scared for his life. He also went to the court to try to get a restraining order against Bussell. Luckily, Bishop was very lucky in his side of the case, and the court basically approved for both him to become temporary receiver, and also he was approved to get a restraining order against Bussell. Thank you.